Thank you for tuning in to this fantastic quarterfinal match, which took place in November of 2024 in Brucefield, Ontario. This is the Ontario Doubles Crokinole Championships. Sure to be a fantastic match. You have the Beierling Brothers, who are multiple-time World Crokinole champions, multiple-time Ontario Doubles champion. Apparently too many to count because I don't know the stat. Playing against a new team, we have Andrew Hutch Daddy Hutchinson on the far side of the board. He was desperate for a partner because his favorite partner in the whole wide world, Jeremy Tracey, was unable to attend. Hutch went around and he found a fantastic replacement in Shawn Hagarty. If you recognize this gentleman, it may be from his amazing video where he drained more consecutive 20s than, I don't know if he has the current record or not, but go search for that. The man is dialed when it comes to open 20s. Anyway, Hutch and Hagarty are off to a nice start here, having a 120 advantage, but against the hammer. Hutch is going to be looking for a takeout and to not leave Jason an in, because you'll see on the back of his jersey it says Protractor. That is because he has a protractor built into his eye that normally those shots right there drop an unusually high amount of the time. He was unable to convert. Fantastic defensive shot by Hagarty as he leaves Ray not much to work with here. Ray just looks for the simple takeout, keeping play in the middle. See what Hutch is able to do. He's going to be looking for the off and away. Nice position there. Jason may have a touch 20. I highly doubt there's an off 20 there for him. Oh, there's the cardinal sin of Crokinole he did not get the off, and he secured a 20 for his opponents. Hutch and Hagarty now up 220, still against the hammer, obviously. Did not secure the off, but you heard Hutchinson say that's okay. That's going to allow them, even if Ray had drained a 20 there, Hutch and Hagarty would be okay with that because it would allow them to keep playing on the outside. Now they're in even better shape. And without that button staying in the 5 disc, whatever you want to call it, Hutch would have been forced to go to the middle, but with one out in the 5, he was able to hit and stick out there. Now the Beierlings are discussing, do we peel? Do we just waste the shot? Force play back to the middle. I think Jason tried to roll that over in front of Ray, and knowing the risk of losing it, they were okay with it. Yeah. Nice angle away by Hagarty, but he did leave Ray. Ooh. Touch 20 was there. The angle just wasn't quite right. Hagarty and Hutchinson in fantastic shape. Up 220s, up 120. And that's why we call him Protractor. There's Hagarty with that dialed in open 20. Counts as much as that, as they say. See the expression from Ray before he shot, knowing that they're pretty much shooting dead. Now they are inconsequential. Final shot. Jason just decides to practice his follow-through 20 like it's any other day, and he drains it. Here we go. Jason with his beautiful angle in. Just enough steam on that to drop, and now the follow-through 20. When that man is dialed, look out. And a special thank you to Crokinole Depot and the Varna Crokinole Club for hosting this tournament. They do it each and every year. They put a pile of work into it. This year they had 34 teams show up, which I'm not sure if that's a record, but my guess is that yes, it is. And yes, thank you to them. I believe there's going to be links down below if you'd like to learn more about Crokinole Depot or the Varna Crokinole Club. Back to the action. Ray secures the touch 20, unable to get the off. I don't think he was going for the off. Hutch is asking Hagarty, do you need me to move that disc back, or am I free to just get a clean 20? Looks like he's going to set up to move it a little bit, and he does. Beautiful shot. Tied up in 20s. Hutchinson and Hagarty with the hammer advantage. So now they're going to want to keep play on the outside. The B-boys, Ray and Jason, are going to want to force play back into the middle. Ray lining this up. That post may be in the way. He should be able to carve back into the middle, but looks like he's maybe going to try to hide. He has not gotten the memo that Andrew likes to mouth off about, that you can't hide from the Hutch. Looks like he gave it a darn good try. Let's see what Andrew's able to do here. Andrew lining up as far over to the side as he can go. Nice. true to his memo that he molts off about, Ray was unable to hide from the Hutch. Jason content with the takeout, just living to fight on future shots. Andrew is asking Shawn to get the off and leave it up between the pegs. Not quite. That is very, very touchy shot. He has left Ray an opening. Let's see what he's able to do with it here. Oh. Other than the weight and the angle, it was perfect. Rolls through to the far side now. Hutch is saying, Shawn, do you remember what I asked you to do a couple shots ago? This is what I meant, as he puts it right between the pegs. That's one of the amazing skills that Andrew Hutch Daddy Hutchinson has. His placement of disc for defensive play is incredible. Hutch asking Hagarty to roll over toward him, which he does. I think a little bit further would have been even better. There may still be, I think it's dealer's choice here. Ray's got a couple of options. He's choosing to take the 1 out in the 10, trying for the angle in. Beauty. Just drains that. A nice little flipperoo just for add some style points. Hutchinson's going to be looking to cancel that out. If he's able to drain this open 20, they're right back to where they were before. Oh, goes long. They're still in okay position. Jason able to roll over, but he has left an opportunity for Hagarty. Hagarty unable to convert. Again, they're still in pretty decent shape. They're down to 20, but they've got 2 on. Ray's either going to be looking for a follow-through, or it looks like he may be lining up a double. Looks like he may be going for a double takeout 20. Greedy, greedy. Let's see it. Oh. Now, Jason may have a touch 20 here. If Hutchinson needs to be careful not to set up a double takeout for Jason. That face says it all. He is concerned that he has left Jason an opportunity for a double takeout, which would be a game changer, at least a round changer at this point. I don't know, that the second one that he would hit is up in between the pegs enough that Jason would be hard-pressed to get the double. Looks like he's lining up a different direction. And oh yeah, that sealed the round right there. Double takeout and kept his shooter on. All Hagarty can do is a simple hit and stick takeout. Not enough to overcome the 20 deficit that they have. You're seeing a very skilled and technical battle. So the question is, when the player you usually partner with and love playing with, when you're unable to show up, so he finds himself another partner, do you want to see him do really, really well? Like, do you want to see him win this tournament without you as a partner, or do you want to make it look like maybe he needs you to do well? But no, all jokes aside, I normally partner with Andrew Hutchinson, and I very excited to see the team of Hagarty and Hutchinson. I was very happy to hear when they were partnering up in my absence, because Shawn is a little bit newer to the Crokinole scene, but a fantastic guy and a great player, as you can see. Nice touch 20 by Ray Beierling. Hutchinson looking to answer back, see if he's got an off 20 here. He would have, but his own disc got in the way. So he got a takeout 20, but not the takeout he needed. Oh, Super Steve out of Jason Beierling. Very uncharacteristic. Tied in the 20 cup. Beierling's with the hammer. So Jason may get away with that Super Steve blunder we just saw there. I don't know if that's what Ray was trying to do. Maybe to make it tougher for Hutchinson to hide on Jason. Hutchinson pushed for that follow through 20. Off a little bit on his angle. He's back outside of the house again. Jason's going to be looking to secure this takeout and not give Hagarty an in, which he has done beautifully. He pushed just enough follow through to keep that jammed up. If he had just hit and sticked, I don't know. Correct my grammar if you want. All comments are good comments, so let me have it. But if he had just hit and stuck there, he would have left Hagarty an in. Hagarty drives through. He may have been trying to push his own little mini follow through to get in behind a post. Beautiful shot by Ray. Great control. He's left that in a position that Hutchinson, even a takeout might be tough with this. We'll see what he's able to do. Takeout was tough. Very, very tough. I can't even call that an unforced error because, oh, wow. Jason overcorrects from his Super Steve a couple of shots ago. Comes up a little bit short, leaving an opening for Hagarty. Is he able to make him pay for that mistake? Oh, gets the off, not the 20. If Ray comes up the line, I'm guessing he's just going to go for a nice light touch because he's not going to want to lose his down in the 10. Beautifully executed. Absolutely beautiful. Leaves his out in the 5 rather than all the way off. If he had lost that one out in the 5, he would have left Hutchinson with an open board to cancel out that 20. Nice roll by Jason. It's shots like that I still say are totally underappreciated. If Jason had just stuck or not left it in such a great position, he would have left Hagarty with a way better opportunity to get back in there. Hagarty was able to carve in, but not able to get to the 20 hole. Ray content with the single takeout. I'm guessing he felt like if he had pushed for the double, he'd have been asking for trouble. He has opened a door here. Hutchinson, oh, Hutchinson with the 20. He wanted that off. Did not get the off. We're down to the final 3 shots. Very much advantage Beierlings at this point. Hutchinson, yeah, Hagarty clears. Good call. Very, very, very slim possibility of Ray missing a simple takeout in the 5, but from time to time we see a Super Steve or a plain Steve. From time to time we see an invalid shot on an open 20. There, we got some great highlights. Just fantastic finesse and touch by these players. I love rounds of Crokinole that come down to the final shot. And yes, video coverage provided by Tracey boards. We are the official board builders of the World Crokinole Championship. If you want to play on the same boards as the top level players, visit traceyboards.com today. Back to the action. Beierlings with an early lead in the 20s. Hagarty and Hutchinson with the hammer advantage. Beierlings are up 4-2 in this battle. It's a pretty cool setup at this tournament where they do a quarterfinals. So you're getting the 8 best teams of the day squaring off in quarterfinal and semifinal and finals. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to Tracey Boards so you don't miss any of the fantastic action that's going to boil us down to this year's Ontario Doubles Crokinole Champions. A little bit of a debate between the Beierlings trying to decide what to do. I'd have to watch that in slow motion to even see what happened there. But regardless, it ended up as a 20 for Hagarty and Hutchinson. I guarantee you that's not what he wanted. Hutchinson pushes in just slightly. He may have opened the door for a touch 20 for Jason. Oh, just a little bit heavy on that one. Ooh. Yeah, I wonder if there's a double, but I don't think the double is there. Hutchinson saying if you like the double, go for it. Hagarty says, no, I like the peg. I like the peg, Andrew. I think I'll go for that instead. Happens to the best of us. Another debate between the Beierlings. Here we go. We're back to the action. We're knotted up in the 20 cup. Hagarty and Hutchinson with the hammer. Oh, yikes. Invalid shot and takes one of his own out in the process. Nice positioning by Hutchinson there. Jason was looking for some bounce back off that peg to secure a 20. Angle just wasn't quite right on it. Maybe an opportunity for Ray here. If he comes up the line, I believe there's a drop back 20 there for him on that disc that's closer to the middle. Beauty shot. Nice touch. Didn't get the off, but based on the weight of that, I don't think he was going for the off. Unfortunately for him, that plain disc came back and is sitting there as a backboard for Hutchinson to utilize, take advantage of. They're knotted up, and Hagarty and Hutchinson with 2 discs on. Oh, protractor goes for it again. The angle was perfect and just the tiniest bit too heavy. Leaving discs around the center hole, but not on the right side for Ray Beierling to take advantage of. Ray pushes. Unable to secure that follow through 20, and he has left Andrew with a backboard to really take control of this round. Nice. Off and the 20. Now they're still left with one close, but every player has one shot left. Knotted up in the center here. Beautiful. That was, again, maybe underappreciated what a great shot that is. That was nestled in there with the pegs a little bit, and for him to secure the takeout and leave himself back far enough that Ray unable to bounce back off it. Although Ray is able to leave Andrew with a fairly challenging shot here. Absolutely essential that he demotes this and ideally keeps his in the 15. I think what he's concerned about is that by the time he hits the black hard enough to remove it from the board, that if he doesn't catch a peg, he could lose his shooter and a tie or worse. So here we go. Not a gimme shot by any means. What's he able to do? He demotes it, stays in the 15, wins by a dime. Here we go. Beautiful highlights here. Some fantastic touch and finesse by these players. Well done, gents. Showing us how it's done. We are knotted up 4-4. Hagarty first to act. Drains that 20. Ray answers back. Players getting dialed in now. Jason overcomes the woes he had earlier of losing his range on the open 20. I think that's one of the toughest things in Crokinole, when you get a little bit off on your 20, trying to get that back, have the confidence to go, you know what, this one goes in. When you're in the groove, it's easy. It's when you're out of the groove and trying to re-find it. Hagarty and Hutchinson take a commanding lead up 220s. They are against the hammer, but a 220 lead is always your friend. Ray drops his head. He does not like that leave. Oh! True to form, Ray makes something out of nothing. Utilizes two pegs in order to come back in here. Now they're down to a 120 deficit. Hutchinson's going to look to extend that back again. He did not, and he has left an opening for Jason. Off and the 20. Wow. That's what they do so well. Those Beierlings, you never, ever count them out. They were down 220s, and now look at this. I thought they were about to go up 120. He didn't get the 20, but I think he put a little extra on it just to make sure that he didn't leave himself around that center hole, setting Hutchinson up. Hutchinson says, it's my turn to make something out of nothing. Oh, I don't believe in luck, but that may have been a little extra fortunate. Back to the action. Here we are. Hagarty and Hutchinson up 6-5 in the 20 cup. 6-6. 3 shots left each. Sometimes when there's lots of 20s, it can mean a boring round, but this round has not been boring. There's been some real funky fun going on here. Oh, Jason goes a little bit long. Hagarty gets the off, but does not convert into the 20. Leaving Ray the opportunity to make up for Jason's... Oh! No. A game of millimeters. I don't know, what's a smaller measurement than millimeters? Because those were really, really close. Andrew's going to be looking to go through his own and secure the off. Oh, he loses 2. That's kind of okay. Jason with an opportunity to tie this round, but he needs a follow-through 20, and it's lined up almost perfect to go into that peg. Oh! Did I say this was a game of millimeters? Wow, was that close. You look up on Crokinole Center's definition of a Circus 20, you might see a picture of that shot that Ray just made, and you may see another... I don't know, a circus with a bigger tent right there. Hutchinson's reaction says it all. Friends and share a fist bump, and then they're back to the action. Love it. Hagarty and Hutchinson up 6-4. Jason comes up a little bit short. Here's an opportunity for Hagarty to take a really nice lead. He gets the 20. He doesn't get the off. Again, not all bad. They have the hammer advantage. Now Andrew has the choice. Does he go for that 20 and really put some pressure on, or does he just hit and stick? Hitting and sticking on the outside is a dangerous game to play with Jason Beierling sitting to your left. But as I've said, Hutchinson is a master of disc placement when it comes to defensive crokinole. Beautiful. He must feel he left that back far enough that it's not going to be a great opportunity for Jason. Jason's been one that loves to prove people wrong. Oh, wow. The angle was there. I think they've discussed and settled on a touch 20. He got the touch. He did not get the 20. Not an amazing angle for Ray, especially with his own disc in the way. That is risky business. Oh, I'd love to see this zoomed in. Oh, he gets it. Beautiful. What finesse and touch on that shot. It was Hagarty and Hutchinson's turn to get the "you talk too much" arrows go across the screen as we fast forward to get back to the action. Andrew kind of shrugs. Not the end of the world. They do have hammer. Although we'll see, is Jason able to convert off this? This is what they were discussing, whether he was going to be able to. Yeah, that peg got in his way. Now, I think what they're discussing now is Hagarty is going to go through his own in order to take that backboard setup away from Ray. Which he did. Yeah, that's not all bad. Not all bad. Again, tied in the 20 cup. Hagarty and Hutchinson with the hammer advantage. Ray scouring the board, looking for a solution. How am I going to make something out of nothing this time, he says. Going for the assist. Not bad. I think Jason may be able to work with that. Hutchinson's contemplating the double in case Jason is able to convert. They don't want to be left with one on the outside they need to shoot at. In some situations, the double takeout is not what you'd want. You'd want to leave an opponent's disc to the outside to give you options. But yeah, Andrew obviously feels that Jason has an opportunity to convert here, and he was right. Yep. Earning that self-declared nickname of Protractor. And the odd time when Jason misses, I get great pleasure out of calling him an amateur tractor, but I don't get to say that very often. See what Hutch is going to do here. I'm not sure if he's just going for the touch 20. Oh, he is displeased with that effort. Didn't get the and he left Jason with that backboard. Hutch is saying we have hammer. We still got a chance on the board. They're down at 20, so they either need to gain a 20 to level things up in the 20 cup, or they need to leave themselves with at least 20, if not more points on. The challenge for Hagarty here is how do you get that black disc off and create some separation? Not bad. Not an easy shot for Ray to secure the double. Yeah. Hagarty and Hutchinson with 2 shots left. Ray was able to get one off, demote the other one down to the 5, which could prove to be a difference maker at the end of this round. If it was still up in the 10, like that can make a big difference. Here we go, Hutchinson looking to, he just hits and sticks there. I don't know if there's a double there for Jason, but Jason needs to just leave Hagarty with a very difficult shot. Jason saying, do you like the double? And Ray did not like that suggestion. Let's see what he's able to do here. Gets the off. He may. So even if he can carve in, if he can get that off, carve into the 15, that will be 20 points, and it'll be enough to secure the tie. 1 point each. Oh, unable to get in. They lose by a nickel. Like I say, a big difference when Ray was able to demote that white disc, or that plain disc down into the 5. That was the difference. That was the difference between a tie and 2 points for the Beierlings. This incredible battle continues. 6-6. Hutchinson first to act. Hutchinson loves to give the nod of approval of his own shots when he drains a 20 or does something good on the board. which I respect and appreciate, especially when I'm sitting across from him as his doubles partner. Hagarty secures a beautiful takeout 20. Opportunity here for Hutchinson for them to go up to 320s. Doesn't get the off, but doesn't really need it. 320 advantage is fantastic. And again, a little bit of a broken record here. You do not count the Beierlings out of a match. Until it is mathematically impossible for them to come back, you do not breathe any sort of a sigh of relief or feel confident in any way, shape, or form. Hutchinson making a bit of a face there, but I think he's okay. Jason's going to need to go through his own with that black disc down there, basically right in the path of where Jason would like to go. It's so tough to get the drop back when you're with a disc that you've promoted. Yep. Hutchinson said that's okay, and I have to agree. It's hard to disagree with the guy who I believe is ranked first in the NCAA at the moment. Ray is asking Jason, how many pegs would you like me to utilize in the process of draining a 20? Jason said just one will do, and Ray said, okay, let me try. And he almost did it. Oh, wow, just barely lips out. You can hear the discussion between Hutch and Hagarty. They have the utmost respect for their opponents, trying to get the off and get away. I mean, they're feeling comfortable at this point with a 320 advantage, but not super comfortable. As that ticker counts down with how many discs each team has left, that you can see them feel more and more confident. Nice takeout. We'll see if Jason's able to convert off of this. Yeah, we are approaching the point of it being mathematically impossible for the Beierlings. I think we're there. I don't know. I don't have my calculator ready, but if we're not there, we're darn close. $20 for the Beierlings, almost inconsequential. Is inconsequential. There you go. Some nice highlights from that round. Beautiful takeout 20. That's what put the Hagarty and Hutchinson up 220s and took a commanding lead, which they never really looked back from. They did a fantastic job controlling the lead in that round. Undaunted, Jason right back to work, opens up with an open 20. Hagarty goes a bit long. Unusual to see him miss on an open 20. Hutchinson saying all they really need is the tie. Race to 9. They're up 8-6. Beautiful takeout 20. Hagarty and Hutchinson with the hammer, so they can stay even here. They're feeling good. Ray comes up a little bit short. A little bit short, but he's left it in an awkward spot for Hutchinson. He's definitely going to be able to get the off, or he's definitely going to be able to make a valid shot, but he wants the off, and he wants to not give Jason anything fun to work with. Beauty. As I say, one of his strengths is defensive disc placement. DDP, like Diamond Dallas. Never mind. We'll leave that one in park. Hagarty secures the off. He may have created an opportunity. Let's see if Ray wants to roll the dice of trying to hide from the Hutch. Looks like that's what he's thinking. Hutch is over there saying, "Didn't you get the memo? Didn't you get the memo, boys?" Hutch may not say things like that loud enough for the camera to hear, but I guarantee you he does say things like that. Always fun to sit around the board with. Here he is. A modified Hogan's Alley. Beauty. Direct hit and stick. Jason may be able to carve up between the pegs. I don't believe it's there for him to actually get in the house. Yeah, he tried. Caught that peg on the way in. Yeah, Hutch is asking Hagarty to take it from the right side so he can bring his shooter over more in front of Jason and leave Ray with a more challenging shot. Not sure what happened. Going to have to get after Shawn. He's got to keep his big head out of the way. Oh, Ray going for some more action off the post there and ends up losing his shooter. Hutchinson with an opportunity to make this hurt. Drains that 20, a little bit delayed. A little bit of a Tiger Woods drop there. Not quite, but Hagarty and Hutchinson up at 20 with hammer. They have the Beierlings on the ropes. Tough takeout. He gets it and leaves it in a great spot. Ray looking thoroughly unimpressed. He does not like his options. Jason asking for the follow through into a post. He gets it. Wow. Yeah, and when you play Crokinole at the highest level, your reward for a good try sometimes is a backboard 20 for your opponent. Unfortunate for the Beierlings, very fortunate for the team of Hutchinson and Hagarty. Let's see if he's able to convert on this. This would go a long way towards sealing this. He gets it, the off and the 20. They are up 2 20s, each team with 2 shots left. Jason almost trying to concede, and Ray says, oh, no, you don't. This 20 right here would seal it. That does it. Yeah, you see the fist pump, well-deserved, doing something that very few teams have been able to do. That is beat the Beierlings in a match that matters. Well done, gentlemen. 10-6 for the team of Hagarty and Hutchinson, who will move on to the semifinals of the Ontario Doubles Crokinole Championships. The Beierlings get to have a unique and unusual situation of being able to sit back and watch the remainder of this tournament. Speaking of watching, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, subscribe. We will very soon be dropping some fantastic coverage from the LC3 tournament and all the tournament action we can find from the NCAA Tour of 2024-2025 season. Make sure you stay tuned to watch fantastic Crokinole played at the highest level, learn, and just be entertained. Most importantly, keep on flicking and make it a great day.